Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Lesson 25, a brand new concept that we're going to look at, which is our dividing a whole number by a unit fraction. And we're going to be on our workbook page 109. So if you need to, pause the video, go grab it, and open up to that section. But before we begin, I want to focus on one very extremely important part of this lesson. And it's something that some of you are, once you hear it, are going to groan, oh my gosh, Mr. Philipp. It is to make a model. Trust me, if you draw a model with this work, it will make much more sense to you. Right? As you know, I always draw models no matter what I work with. I want you to do the same for our division. Okay? So let's get started. I'm going to first start off by looking at a traditional division problem. Right? If we have 24 divided by 6, I know it's a basic fact, right? But if we have to think about what is the whole, right? What are we looking at? Is 24 the whole, or is 6 our whole? Or think of it, you might even think of it as your total. Okay, what are we starting out with? Right? As I pause here for a moment, or you might even be thinking, hey, Mr. Phelps, I know that one. This goes back to 3rd and 4th grade. The whole is 24. And then how many are going to be in each group? Right? Well, you need 6. Right? So we can do 6. 6 are going to be in each group. So this n here, right here, our missing part is how many groups? Right? Or think of the number of groups. That's going to be really important for us in our work today. Right? So if I'm going to, let's find something fun here. Let's do creative pen. Let's do the smiley faces. I need 24. I'm going to put 6 in a group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 in a group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6, 6, 12, 18, 24. I have 24. So how many are in each group? Or excuse me, how many groups did I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. And we have a total of 4 as our n. Okay? Pretty straightforward if we're looking at it in pictures here. Again, you might be thinking, Mr. Philip, I don't have to do that. I know that. But when it comes to the division of the fractions, it's going to be that model is key. Right? So let me show you a few. Right? We're going to start off here, very same concept. Right? What is the whole? Right? The very whole that we're working on is always going to be your very first one here. We're looking at 3 wholes. And how many do you want to put in each group? Well, I want to put half of those. Whoa. I need half of those in a group. I don't know how to whole. So in this case, I'm going to draw 3 holes. There's my 3 holes. And it would probably really be beneficial as we label those as well. All great mathematicians and scientists, they label all their models. Now here I want to cut them in half. I'm dividing it, means I'm making my 3 holes smaller. Remember, division is getting smaller, okay, as we think about that in theory. So I'm going to cut this into half. I'm going to cut this one into half. I'm going to cut this one into half. Okay. Now I'm going to put my halves into groups. I'm going to put here, well, here's a half. That's labeled. There's one group. Right, here's my other half. Well, I need it in groups of halves, so there's another group. I'm going to take this half, and I'm going to put it in a third group. I'm going to take this half, and I'm going to put it in a fourth group. And then my last ones I'm going to have in groups. How many groups do I have? Right, well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 groups. Whoa. mind blown on this one here. Because you're going to say, hey, Mr. Philip, from the very beginning of the year, you always told me when you divide, your answer is going to be smaller. Well, I didn't always say it's going to be smaller. Now, your parts are going to be different. Something to keep in mind in here. When you're dividing fractions, your quotient, your answer to this division problem, is actually going to be more because you're taking your whole and you're putting them into more groups because they're cutting it up. Right? I know it seems a little strange. Hence why I said draw these models for the first few lessons. Do it, do it, do it. Right? Let's look at some more. Let's get another problem in here. Let's do 4 divided by 1/4. What is our whole? Well, we're going to start with 4 of them. So I'm going to draw 4 wholes. And squeeze that one in right by a picture of me. I'm also going to label these as 1 whole as well, right, to show my 4 wholes. And if I didn't mention it before, please make sure you pause the video as often as you need to so that you can follow along appropriately. Don't try to rush and copy all this down. You're not going to be thinking about it, right? And if I didn't mention this, we're working on page 109. You have that left-hand side of your workbook to work on. I know many of you use scratch paper, which is fine if you don't have your workbook there or you can't print it out. Okay, so now I'm going to take my work and I want to cut it into fourths. Okay, so there's my halves, there's fourths, cut my halves, cut them again for fourths, my halves, cut in fourths, and there's a half, and I'm going to cut it in fourths. I'm going to label this as my 1/4. Right, now, at this point in 5th grade, you don't have to label every single one of these 1/4, 1/4, 1/4. You certainly can if you wanted to help you out. Okay? But there's my picture, my 4 wholes, and I'm dividing it into fourths. So how many do you want in each group? I want to put a fourth in a group. So how many groups am I going to have? Now I'm kind of addicted to this creative pen here. Let's do this. Well, I have 1 group, 2 groups, 3 groups, 4 groups. I'm going to make 4 groups for those wholes. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I'm going to have 16 groups. And each one of those groups is going to have 1/4 of my wholes in there. All right, try another one. Oh, I don't have another one. Well, let's make one. All right, let's create one. Let's do 5 wholes, and we're dividing it by, let's say, thirds. First thing I want to think about, now that our words aren't over here, I have to think about our wholes. What are we going to draw first? Right? Well, hint, hint, the very first number is our total, as our wholes. So we're going to draw 5 wholes. Even if they're all side by side or they're next to each other this way, really wouldn't matter exactly how you lay out your 5 wholes, as long as you have 5 wholes. And we label them as well. All right. Now we have to think about, I'm going to divide them. I'm going to cut them up, right? And I'm going to do so into thirds. Now, notice I'm not even really solving it quite yet. I'm just setting it up, just like our word problems. We set the problem up first. I might label this here as our 1/3. Well, you do it in the inside or you make on the outside. It really doesn't matter to me as long as you're neat and organized. Right? Now, we need to find out how many groups that we have. Right? If this 1/3 is going to go in its own group, right, and then this 1/3 is going into another group, so we might have 1 group, 2 groups, 3. Well, this is going in a fourth group. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We're going to have 15 total groups. And each of those 15 groups are going to have 1/3 in it, which is going to give you 5 holes. And really, if we stop and think about this for a moment, we should always, as some of us have been getting more in the habit of, it is putting a check. And when we do a check, we really have to do the opposite of dividing. So we're going to multiply. Then we're going to go backwards. We're going to have 15, and we're going to multiply it by 1/3. We hope to get 5. And here's a basic review from what we've done. It's really 15 times 1 divided by 3. 15 times 1 is 5, or 15. The fraction line also means dividing, so we have 15 divided by 3. And do we get 5? Yes, we do. Basic fact, it checks. All right. So again, pictures, 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 models, models, models. All right. All right, let's go into that actual workbook page. It's page 109. Right? And I want to focus on the actual problem itself. Okay, here in the work it says draw a tape diagram. We're certainly going to do that. Okay, they do some number lines, they do some extra things here, but I don't want to complicate things. So I'm just going to drop down right to letter A on page 109. I'm not going to worry about this here. I'm not going to worry about this. I think it might get too confusing based on the language that there is. Okay, so focus right now. Again, focus just on the problem itself. Don't worry about the others. Now, don't go ahead and scribble everything out. Just leave it alone. Okay, let's just focus on the models. So here, our hole. So we want to draw 4 holes. Right? So take a moment, each of you. Draw 4 holes, and we'll label those as well. Right? And this actually gives us a lot of space. Not all problem sets give us a lot of space to work with. There's our 4 holes. And we're going to cut them up into, if you're thinking halves, you're certainly correct because we're dividing it into halves. All right. And I'm just going to take one of those and label it. All right. You certainly can label all of them if you want. All right. But now it's asking how many groups. I'm going to put this half into a group. Right. I'm going to take this half and put it into a group. So now I have 2 separate groups. Right. 3 groups, 4 groups, 5 groups, 6, 7, and 8. Right. So how many groups of 1/2 are you going to have? 8 of those. If you are feeling a little uncomfortable, always reach out to me or a fellow genius in your class comments. Right? If still unsure, you can also reach out to me through your the we do part of the video. I like to try to keep them under 15 minutes. We got a minute and a half left. Let's roll with this last one here. And you might even want to pause the video for a moment, see if you can solve it, see how comfortable you are. But we're going to start out with 2 holes. Draw 2 of them. Don't forget to, that's right, label it. And we're going to cut them into fourths. Now there's our halves. There's our fourths. There's our halves. There's our fourths. We'll label one of those pieces just to demonstrate that that's fourths. All right. And I'm going to take each of those and put it into a group. All right. So this fourth is going into a group. So there's one group, 2 groups, 3 groups, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ah, look at that. In this one we have, ooh, look at that, 8. That doesn't look really well. Let's try that again. We got 8. That doesn't look good either. Hey, got 8. And you really can't see that one. All right. Notice you have 8 groups. 8. There we go. All right. All right, reach out to me if you need some help, ladies and gentlemen.